Hello, this is Amy from the Emerald Empress. I am doing the monthly reading for Cancer in the month of May. All right, well, welcome Cancers, and let's see what pops through. Okay. All right. So the first three cards that popped out were the Hierophant in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups, all upright. All right. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Cancer, I think this might be a pretty good reading for you. All right, so the Hierophant in reverse usually represents personal beliefs, freedom, kind of going against the grain, but in an unconventional way. And sometimes it looks to people like it might be foolish, but it's backed up with lots of generosity, almost kind of like this emotional frailty. But to others, it almost looks like blind faith, but I almost kind of feel like that's a misconception. Then we have the Page of Swords, and that means new ideas, curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, finding new ways of communicating, and then kind of this restless mental energy. Then we have the Four of Cups upright, and that's a card that represents meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and to others it might almost kind of appear like you're disconnected, but really what you're doing is dialing in. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which represents teamwork, collaboration, learning new information and implementing that. It's like you're building something new. So I feel like right now you're in this headspace where it's like you have all of these new ideas. They go against the grain, but they're locked into your personal beliefs. And right now you're just kind of in this waiting space where people are like, what is Cancer doing? But it's like you have this thought or these thoughts or these ideas in your mind, and you just don't know where it's going to take you. And I would, if I were you, not lose that excited nature. You know, like it's almost kind of giving, oh God, I forgot his name, but it's the guy who channels, and he's always telling people to run towards their most excited thing. I'm thinking that this is going to be or is or maybe your most excited. And you're just kind of daydreaming about it. You're thinking about it, but you don't know how to put it into work yet. And I think that it's going to come into play through a collaboration of some type. Let's see here. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Cups upright, and the World. So the Nine of Pentacles reversed is a card of self-worth, a card of hustling, living beyond your means sometimes. It can also be a card of full success. So then we have the Page of Cups, which is indicant of creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, happy surprises, dreaming, sensitivity. And then we have the World, which is a great card. I love the World. It's a card of completion, accomplishment, wholeness, fulfillment, travel, a celebration of life, like arriving at your moment, that kind of a thing. And I'm thinking right now you're stuck in the dreaming phase. Be patient. It wouldn't hurt to put your ideas down on paper and keep them for yourself, because those small ideas, even though they might feel insignificant, they're going to mean something later on. And I think with this collaboration, with, the implementation of building something new with other people is going to be like this, like the happiest surprise, and it's going to lead you down this path of creative opportunities. And I think that that's how you're going to end up at this end point that you're wanting so badly, but you just can't see it through the clouds yet. I would just be careful, not to spend beyond your means. Don't go into, crazy debt over this. Dial it back a little bit. I feel like you're kind of jumping into this, both feet first. But sometimes it's okay to dip a toe. And see first. So I would keep going. I would keep meditating on these things. I would keep contemplating them. Even though it seems like you're disconnected from other people, I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I think you're onto something. I would just be careful with the money and just keep on realizing your self-worth and that these opportunities are going to present themselves. All right. Well, you're going to have a great month of May, Cancer. All right. Well, if you'd like to book a private reading, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram. You can always DM me. I'm on WhatsApp, YouTube, all of that good stuff. All right. Well, take care, and I hope you have a great month. Bye.